Welcome back to the Random Stuff Garage. Today is a day I've been waiting for quite some time. I've had this Ramen Racer from Ramen Toy for quite some time, just sitting in the pile of shame, just off camera there. But now I think it's time to open it. Let's see what we got. I had to back up my phone way back on the tripod to get this in frame, and it's still just barely in there, I think. I can't even really see what's on the camera because I'm standing next to it over here to the left, because I couldn't really fit it otherwise. I thought about, should I unbox it like on the floor in the garage? And I was like, yeah, I think I can still fit it up here. Barely. It's gonna get interesting, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done. And I know I'm really late to the party, but that's kind of how it goes. Life moves a little slower in the Random Stuff Garage. When you got a full 9 to 5, a wife and 3 kids, and lots of other activities. I'm just gonna let you see how well they package this. It's got the nice corner savers in here. Those are nice. Make sure your corners aren't too dinged up. The box, it's not completely destroyed. It's got a few dings and bruises here and there, but nothing too terrible. There's a nice little piece of cardboard on top there to protect the actual packaging, which is in here. Look at that. That's pretty nice. Nice box. Let's get it out of the shipper. Get that out of the way. Let's see if I can do that without banging into the camera and knocking stuff over, and you know how it goes. Yeah, look at that logo. That's pretty cool. A Ramen Toy there. Alright. Okay, let's get rid of the shipper. Oop, bump the camera. See? Okay, let's get that tossed over there. Wow, cool box. Pretty neat graphic on there. Got some warnings. Oh, I did order. Shout out to Junkion Crafts and Builds for posting a reminder to order the battery pack for this off of Amazon. I have it here somewhere, I promise. Maybe I'll pause it later and go back and try to find it, because... Oh, here it is. Yeah. Don't forget to order one of these guys. That is a battery pack that will power the Ramen Racer. Let's see if I can do that right now. So I'm probably going to have to charge it before... It comes with 2 batteries, so that's nice. If I remember, I will put a link to this in the description for this video. I'll probably forget, but if I talk about it enough, maybe I'll remember. Tell you what, I'll charge one, and I'll see if the other one has enough juice to at least run the racer for a quick demo. 2 chargers, 2 batteries. I think this was like $8 on Amazon. I could be wrong, but it was very reasonably priced. Okay, so it does have polarization on the plug, so you got the tab there that goes with the click thing and the doohickey. There it is. Okay, now let me plug this in over here. Let's see. I've got some USB available here, and blammo! All right, it is charging. So maybe by the time I unbox it, we'll have some juice. If this one, this might have enough. Sometimes batteries have some life in them when they arrive. It's bad for a battery to be completely drained. So I don't know if we'll be needing the opener of things made from things. Got the shipper opened. So the battery off to the side. All right, let's get to the thing, the main event here. We didn't come here for batteries. All right, let's get this thing opened. Okay, so the lid opens there. And you have another lid here, and then some styrofoam. The nice straps. I remember when he was Ace of Ramen Toy was showing how they went to all of the extra trouble of making sure that your Ramen Racer, not Razor, your racers would arrive in good health. So yeah, nice like Velcro straps there. Probably gonna have to lift this out of the box. You know, I would need a crane for this. Oh, that actually lifts out pretty nice. There we go. So now we have this giant styrofoam, I don't know what would you call that, like packing material. The rest of the box, not much going on. Just ramen logos, and you know, you saw the little warning there. That's about it. That's all there is. Very minimal. Oh, there's a quick plug there for ramen inquiries in case there's any problems. But all designed in Singapore, made in China. 2024. That's how long I've had this. It's 2025 now. I don't know when you're watching this, but it was definitely not in. Not watching this in 2024. That's for sure. If you are, I'd like to see how you manage that time travel. These little straps are just nice enough. I might like keep these, man. I'm an avid camper, jeeper person, and you know, nice Velcro straps are appreciated. So thank you, Ramen Toy, for making a outdoorsy Jeep person happy with some spare straps. You never know, you got to strap down, man. You bring like a barbecue or a cooler or something on a longer Jeep trail. Might need to cinch it down with some straps in the back so it doesn't bang around. So, yeah, the straps are good. What do you guys think? You guys like the outdoors? Any outdoorsy folks subscribe to me? I'm sure there's some based on my older content of RC. I haven't forgotten about it. I'll get into some RC. What did I do with that other strap? I don't know. I just throw stuff in the garage and it lands where it lands. Okay, I'll find that 3 years from now. All right. Now, I don't know if this. Okay. Yeah, this looks like it peels off. Yeah. So, okay, yeah. So that you definitely want to take off that first little thin lid, because in there you have. Oh, that's open now. So you have your accessories. You got your instructions. Okay, how to operate your Ramen Racer. And I opted for the add-on pack, which comes with the extra grill. Nice chrome. I didn't know they were going to come out with that black chrome version. That one's really neat, but this one's just the standard chrome, the original release. So I got that. Different back bumper, I think that is. Yeah, it's a back bumper. And this guy. Got the blower with the belt. Very nicely detailed. I am a vehicular enthusiast. Bit of a car guy myself, so this really got the option tail light set there. Pretty nice. LEDs will fit into the back of that, so the LEDs don't come off with the tail light assembly. It's in the back of the car. Makes sense. And you got your optional hood with the cutout for the blower. Whee! And got another hood there. It's just like a scoop. I think that's for like the blade configuration. I don't have a blade figure. Full disclosure. I looked, and man, they are pricey. No matter which blade figure I would want to get, oh man, full reveal. That got me to shut up, didn't it? Look at that. Look at that, man. So, like I was saying, I'm a car guy, so I was like, I have to have this. The HasLab Engine of Vengeance, just, it wasn't, wow. It's got some heft. It's not like, you know, it's not die cast, but it's got some heft, man. That's substantial. But as a car guy, I appreciated when the HasLab was just a bit much, and Ace to the rescue. That HasLab was a bit much for what they're offering. It looked kind of weird, but this is really, look at that finish. It's got a real nice, that kind of a satin, not quite matte, but satin finish to it. And my questionable lighting is doing it somewhat of a service. It's coming off on camera pretty well, actually. That's pretty accurate to how it looks to the naked eye. It's really nice. Got some more opening doors here. Seats will tilt forward. Got some extra accessories, little goodies in there. Hey, look, it's the head for you know, the not specter of, you know, the not Ghost Rider head. The not what's his name, Reyes. So, because I was part of the early bird. Believe it or not, I did jump on this quick. As soon as it was available, I locked in my pre-order, man, and I got on that early bird special with the Ghost Rider head there. Robbie Reyes-esque. Okay, we got some extra bumper trim, some center caps for your wheels, and some other stuff, which we'll get into later. But man, look at that interior, man. It's got a little RAMEN RACER. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a RAMEN RACER floor mat in there. Pretty cool. Nice texturing on the seats. They do move. Slide back and forth. They do tilt forward. And Bucky Barnes would be happy to know that these seats slide forward. If you know, you know. I hope you do. They shut nice. Now, there is this little thing that I'm kind of not super happy about. See that little crease in the mold there, that body gap, I guess, for better. I'm going to do my best to see if I can fill that and refinish the whole car. I don't want to mess up this nice... We'll see. We'll see what I can do. I'm not a body shop. You know, I'm into cars, but I can't do body work for beans. So we'll see how that goes. Because I've done some interesting stuff with RC cars, and I might be able to pull that off. So there's the gas lid recharge port, so you can just have it in there charging away if you want. No pun intended. Right? The windows, I do believe... Does it have windows that roll up? No, I don't think it does. It looks like it does. Gosh. Maybe in a future kit. I don't know. But that's really cool, man. The seats, the seats look like they come up a little high. I would like the seats a little bit lower, but I like the headrest. They just kind of come up. They stick up a little high. Mirrors look good. Nice chrome. With the steering wheel. It's nice. What are you talking about, steering wheel? Let's see it. Let's see the dash. Yeah, look at that. Look at that nice interior, man. Gosh. I can't wait to get the... I have the, what do they call them? The bread car now, the van. Something vehicle series, economical, something. Anyway, I have that on pre-order. So what I'm doing is I'm turning the wheels up front, and the steering wheel is not connected to the steering. So I guess you just kind of gotta fudge it. It turns, but it's not connected to any linkage. So that's fine. I'll give them a pass on that. All right, so let's check out the grille. Look at the blinkers on there. I love that air dam, that front lip. That looks really nice on there. I prefer my hot rods to have kind of like functional looking racing parts. They got these doors that slide open here for the headlights. Very cool. Very, very cool. I feel like I need to do some reading before I break something. Can I pop the hood up? Maybe if I gently left. Luckily, I left my nails a little on purpose. Wow, look at that thing, man. Supercharger already on it. Yeah, just doesn't have the blower. That is a supercharger, if you're not familiar. There is workings in there to attach the pulley belt. Very nice. I do believe that whole engine comes out. Nice detailing under the hood. Even has a bit of reinforcement, just like a real car would, underneath. Very, very nice engine bay. Very clean. Kind of modern hot rod, Rustamod, or what would you call that? Pro Touring. Very nice. Very, very nice. Well done. I am impressed so far. Let's look at the back. Oh man, double twice pipes. Look at that. Imagine some fire coming out of those things. You couldn't, I might be able to, but that would be like way down the road if I try to put some LEDs in there for some fire effect to come out of the back. I could, but I don't know when I'd get to it. Nice little spot there. You could fit a license plate decal there if you wanted. Oh, a nice little scratch, but that's a better reason to put a license plate there. Back window's pretty good. You know what I noticed on my Action Force Vanguard is the windows on these things, they scratch up real easy. I was wiping some dirt off the windows on my Vanguard, and I was like, ooh, that just scratched holy hell out of the windshield. So I'm going to be really careful with this one. I'm going to keep it kind of nice, you know, as any self-respecting muscle car aficionado would keep a real car. Oh, it's got a little rear view mirror in there and everything too. It's nice. But yeah, I want to keep this kind of nice, man. I was going to hot rod it out, but I still might. I don't know. I might do some custom work on it. A bit of a weird blemish on the tire there. And speaking of tires, I wanted to see what kind of connections are on these wheels, because I'm curious if RC wheels would fit. So they've got a little hexagon adapter there. If you're not familiar with RC cars, 12 mil, is it 12 mil? 12 millimeter hex. Pretty standard on touring cars for 110 scale RC. This is close. I would think, you know, the diameter is definitely there. I mean, that's spot on. Spot on, believe it or not. Like, I don't know if you can see. That's there. I probably wouldn't use these wheels specifically. They're really deep. Really, really wide. I don't think they would fit. But I've got a whole bunch of RC wheels. And I mean, I've got like a bunch. So we'll see. We'll see if I can mess around with that. What kind of connections are on the back of these wheels. So let's get into that. Yes, let's look at these other wheels that come with it. Those are the, I think, the Blade optional wheels. Let's just park that there in the garage, yeah? Oh, that looks right at home, doesn't it? That looks fantastic. Oh, chef's kiss. Ramen toy, man. I cannot wait to get the van. I wish I got the tank. I did not get the tank. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was trying to save for the Rattler for some reason, and then I didn't even do that. Alright, so here's the back of these wheels. That's going to be a challenge. I think the caps come off. Yes. Magnets. Little tiny magnets here. Hold these magnets there. Focus, focus. Yeah, magnets right there inside the wheel, and then magnets on the corners. Four corners. There's no corners on a hubcap. Dummy. Anyway. If there were corners. Corners. It just pops right on. Pretty nifty. Yeah, so there's a keyed insert, and I dropped it under the bench. I could, oh, there's got to be some Toxic Toy Depot, Suka, help us out, man. Make some adapters so that you can fit RC wheels on. I might have to reach out to Suka and be like, yo, dude, help us out. Build out some adapters and make them available in your Etsy to put, or heck, even Ace. They do RC out there. Ace, come on, man. Make us some adapters so we can use whatever wheels we want from RC. On the, I dropped the hubcap way under the bench. That one's gone. Anyway, so there's these adapters, but I'm like, dude, just make a hex adapter that would fit in there, or maybe it would have to go on the back. I don't know. Somebody help. Tom Cruise. I don't know. But there's, yeah, so there's 4 of these that came with the option pack. I believe they're all the same size, just to make things easier, but I would definitely want some wider wheels on the back to really give it that, like, hot rod stance, you know, like muscle in your muscle car. But those are all the same exact size, which is fine, but like I said, I'm a car guy. Here it is. Found it. I'm a car guy, so like I want to do car guy stuff and customize my hot rod the way I would my own real hot rod. I feel weird calling it a hot rod. It's a muscle car, right? It's a muscle car. Hot rod would be like a 32 coupe, you know, T-bucket roadster, something like that. Anyway, man, that thing, that Come on. Is that not like a perfect fit in the random stuff garage? That looks great, man. That, oh. Even more so with this. Huh? Huh? Let's get to swapping some engines, guys. Oh, man. Woo! That is spectacular. Words are escaping me like more often than usual right now because this thing is just cool, man. I am stoked. Look at these directions. Pretty clear. All right, so you're gonna need a battery pack. Oh, hang on. Is this? How many times is this folded? Okay, cool. Yeah. So power. Yep, power. There's on switch underneath the gas tank there. You have a choice. You can put choice. Man, my voice is all over the place. I'm so excited. You can USB-C underneath there, so if you want it on display and just be able to permanently just have it lighting up or something on your shelf, that'd be cool. Or there's a little container in the trunk. We didn't even open the trunk. There's a container in the trunk. Pop your battery like I got here. Does that look familiar? It should, because it's that. Again, I hope I remember to put the link in the description below for that. Kudos to Junkion Crafts and Builds. Thank you, buddy. That was awesome that you put that reminder in there. That was a while ago. Okay. Gear shift moves back and forth, side to side, so that's cool. You have them banging through the gears. You got your seats. I already showed you that. They go back and forth. They tilt forward slightly to allow Bucky Barnes some room. Front wheels steer left and right. Slide the grill doors left and right to reveal headlights. Lift the hood. We did that. Oh, the chin spoiler comes off. I like it, though. I'm going to leave mine on. And I'm glad it's there, because I was like, how can I 3D print one of those? But it's there, so it's good. You got either... I don't have that. That was part of the orange... what's it called? The orange... Tiger orange or whatever option pack? I didn't get that. Okay, add and remove. Yeah, exclusive to Tiger orange model. I don't have that. So we got the hooks there. Well, hooks. They're just bumper trim. Okay, so it does have suspension. Goes up and down. So let's move this 3D printed. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that. I 3D printed that and painted it up. It was a work. It was not easy, but I found a file out there somewhere. I modified it a little bit, made it bigger, and it articulates. It won't actually lift anything, but it does articulate. I just happened to find some hardware that's actually a nail, because I was like, there's no way I'm 3D printing a rod to be that smooth to go in that hydraulic actuator. But it fully... I'd have to tighten the bolts to get it to actually hold an engine, but yeah, it works. Anyway, suspension. A little bit. Not much. Probably about 3 millimeters of travel, if I'm being generous. At the back. Oh, and the back's got some squat. Back's probably got about 4 millimeters of travel. I've got a dial caliper, but I'm not going to be that critical. It's got some. And you do have to give it some force to push it down. If you put figures in there, it's not going to bottom out the suspension. It really won't. I may modify it and get it to sit lower. I don't know, maybe I'll just take the springs out. I don't know how easy it would be to disassemble it. Okay, here we go. So, we have interchange pack, which I have. All right. Place fingers on both sides of the hood. Close the connectors to remove. Okay, so you kind of pinch them. And then just pull the engine out. Swap the blower, put on the belt. Pretty cool. Add or remove magnetic bumper. You got the different grill. You got, that's the blade style. Either blade or Dom Toretto. I don't know. The others, you got tail lights there. We already kind of explored the wheels. There is a screwdriver involved. Do not over tighten when replacing. That would be bad. The center wheel cap by using the magnetic center grill piece. Oh, yeah, there's a grill piece. So you can use that to pull out the smaller. That's these caps in here. Focus. Those caps go into those guys. I'm not entirely worried about all that yet. So there are 2 different size screws, probably for front and rear. Yeah, I don't have the flames. Didn't get the Inferno pack. I wasn't after that. Robbie Reyes, not my favorite Ghost Rider. I'll reveal which Ghost Rider is my favorite in a later video. No spoilers here. No, you gotta come back. When? I don't know. next year at this rate. Let's check this out, man. It's really cool. I really like, okay, so you do have to kind of, so it's above this chrome trim piece. You have to kind of reach on top of the chrome trim, but under the hood. Like I said, I'm lucky. I let my nails go a little bit for this. Now it said to squeeze something. Squeeze what and how? Oh. So there's two tabs. You push on them. Push on them. Come on. Okay. I mean, and it stays up, which is nice. I don't have to prop it with a rod like most of us old car guys would do when working on our cars, because we suck and we don't know how to get our hoods to stay up. Does it just... Oh, man. This is confusing. Ace. This was not very intuitive. Place fingers on both sides of hood. Close to... Close. Words are hard. Close to the connectors to remove. I guess you just pull it up. Yeah, it just pops off. Okay, cool. I was making that a lot more difficult than it needed to be. So yeah, it just hooks onto those prongs. You just push it down. Probably hold the bar up and swap the other hood on. I kind of like it, even with just the hood off. Just kind of have it up here like, yep, doing some work on the Charger today. Don't barge through the door. You can knock my hood down. Yeah, put it like that. What was I doing? Oh, the engine. Let's see. Can we pull this out? Oh, it just pops right out like that. Easier than the hood. Nothing underneath. Just nice chrome though, back metal. Very cool. I'm tempted to paint it. What do you think? I don't know. What does Mopar do with their blocks? Blue? Orange is kind of a Chevy thing. Blue's a Ford thing. What does Mopar do? Help me out. I'm not a Mopar guy. That doesn't. None of that spins, but it's cool. Does that come off? I want to say I see a gap there, but I think the blower just sits right on top. Let's get the blower out. Yeah, just like that. It just pops right on. Boop. So you'll see like, oh, there's tiny little holes that help it locate. Let me see. A tiny hole right there on each corner. And there's a little, I don't know what you would call that. They just pop right in there, help align it, and it's on. That's it. Easy day. Giant blower with the butterflies there. Let's see about putting the belt on there. See if we can get that going. Cool. Just rubber band. Pop that on. And stretch. And it's on. Oh, it's kind of pulling it forward. Oh. Did I do that wrong? What's going on here? It's a little tight, man. It's pulling it down off of the, you see that? The rubber band is a little too tight. I appreciate the detail, but that's creating quite the gap there. I have to push down pretty hard to get it to. Just got to stretch out the rubber band a little bit, maybe, huh? Put some miles on it, it'll be fine. Yeah, it's already getting better. All right. Yeah, that's better. Just got to stretch the rubber band out a little, not too much, because you don't want it slacking and you don't want the belt skipping and blow a belt off when you're trying to live your life a quarter mile at a time. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I like it. That's neat, man. Just sitting there by itself is that's a nice prop. All alone, even without the car, it's cool. I've been considering 3D printing an engine to just have sitting under the hoist. There we go, Robbie Reyes. What should I do with this thing, man? I have like no interest. I didn't get on the early bird to get the head. I got the early bird because I wanted to show Ace the support. Oh, articulated jaw too. It can be a yelling spirit of vengeance. I'm not sure what that's sized for. Probably a Marvel Legends of some sort. Maybe I'll have fun with that. I don't know. But yeah, anyway. Just set that off to the side. What should I do with it though? I really don't. I don't need it. Somebody want it? Hit me in the comments if you want it. You gotta pay for shipping though. I'm not shipping this to Thailand. I don't know. We'll work something out. If somebody wants this thing, hit me up in the comments. Alright? It's not the first time I've offered an action figure head on my channel. You gotta go back and see what I'm talking about. Gotta watch all my videos to see what... No, I'm just kidding. I did the Valaverse head pack. And there were some Arctic heads in there. Nobody asked for them. So they're still available. If you want some Arctic heads, whether it be Steel Brigade or just whatever. I don't have any Arctic figures to put them on. So, like Robbie Reyes there, I'll just give them away. There's a hubcaps. Cool. There's a spare something or other. I don't know. Goes to something. I'll figure it out. And there's the bumper trim pieces. If I can outsmart the package. Child-proof. There we go. One. And two. Here's the magnetic grill centerpiece. Which way is up? Doesn't matter. Just pops right on. Easy peasy. All the packaging over here as it peels the floor off my garage. It's time to... I might need a new surface for the garage, man. It's getting pretty beat up. Hood options. Got the vented hood there. Pretty neat. And of course, got this one to fit the blower. A little bit of... There we go. Oh, it looks like somebody got busy with the Sawzall, huh? Yeah. Cool. Put that back there. Where's the bumpers? Here we go. I was mistaken. I thought this was a rear bumper. It is not. Where is it? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know Mopars, man. I'm not a Charger guy. If this were like a Camaro or a Mustang. Not that this is an actual Dodge product or anything, but it should just click right on. Yeah. Hangs on there pretty nice. Is it upside down? Guys, help me out. Am I... No, it's not upside down. Is that the front? That's gotta be the front. Yeah, it just sits on there, like so. And these probably click in somehow. Am I doing that wrong? How do they... Do they go under? How to confuse random stuff garage. Give him extra stuff for things. Where do they go? Oh, okay. Go inside or outside. Let's get whoop under the bench. Interesting. I don't like them anyway. I don't like them. Just not going to use them. How about that? Huh? Alright, so there it is with the bumper on. Pretty nice. Let's see. Should we do the optional grill? Sure, why not? Let's go with this guy. The blade or the oh, do these still open? No, they don't. They pop out. So you can have that option. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna pop these in though. They snap in. No magnets there. They just snap in. Okay. So let's pull this off. Pull this off. And this should just pull right out. Simple as that. Just comes out. Okay. think it goes like that. Cool. And then this should go on. No, it shouldn't. Okay. So no bumper, just that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. How about, let's throw a hood on it and see what it looks like. Just line those up. Pop it in. Snappy, snappy. There we go. Ready to hit. Whoa, that's weird. So that hood will not close with this grill. Interesting. Unless, oh, you fold it down, let the hood drop, pop the grill on. All set. It works. It's not perfect, but you know, it was nice. I like the interchange pack. I think it was worth it. I think it was worth springing a little extra to get the interchange pack. I didn't need the Inferno pack. But anyway. It is what it is. Alright, let's get these parts over here. What else can we do? Tail lights? Let's check out these tail lights. Now, which configuration will I have it in for most of the time that I own this? I don't know. That's pretty cool. I do like that. I like a nice mix of classic and modern. So we'll see. How does this come out? Oh, let's look in the trunk, shall we? Oh, look at that. More goodies. So here's the connector. So I don't know if you saw that before it jumped back in. Yeah, there's a connector. You can connect that battery to it. And I will do so shortly. And we can hear the noises it makes and the lights that it does and all that neat stuff. They were so nice to include a 90-degree angled USB-C. So you can plug it in underneath or plug it into, oh, that's what this is. I thought that was a hubcap. Duh. Goes up here. Boom. Food filler cap. There we go. Holds in with a magnet. Comes out real easy. Just like that. Does it hold in with a magnet? Oh, there's no magnet. It just pops in. Pop. So that said, don't go, bouncing around with this thing and expecting that to stay. It probably will fall out. So pull this out. Yeah, see there, the LEDs for the rear are in the chassis, so you don't have to worry about messing up LEDs or wires or anything in the back. That's pretty cool. And let's pop this guy in. Ooh, yeah, that changes the whole feel. If I can get it in there, it's a little tight. Tolerances are not exact. Get in there. So it wants to go in one side, but not the other. You gotta get it in there just right and break it. Just kidding. That would be tragic to wait this long just to break it. That is a really tight fit. Like, it has me kind of worried. Am I doing this wrong? Oh, that's a really tight fit. We'll be back after these messages. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Get in there. This is kind of how things go with real cars, too. Advertise it fits, yada yada, blah 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 blah. Universal. No, it's not. Yeah, see, one goes in, the other doesn't. This one goes in, the other doesn't. It's too wide, man. They beveled the edges to get it in there easier or something, man. It's not going. The original one will go back in just fine. Does the option do that? No. Come on. But I like the option one. Aw. I don't want to like mess up the exterior of it by like cramming it in there, you know? I mess up the body panels. And plus, like once I get it in, how am I going to take it back out? I'm going to revisit that. I'm going to wait because I don't want to mess that up. So we'll just put this one back in. We'll pretend that went well. Strike one for the RAMEN RACER. Couldn't get this in without like feeling like I was going to break something. So, what do? Do I just Dremel the back edge down a little bit, give it a bevel so it'll get in there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so we got this little ammo crate. It's nice. Very Frank Castle-esque. I like it. It is hinged. And these, I think, will pop open. Yes. Very nice. Ooh, geez, I almost broke that just now. Stressed the hell out of it. Is it supposed to have been that far? No. We'll weather it. It'll give it character. So you pop this out. Oh, four, that just pops right out of there. You can run this into the box. There's a notch there in the corner of the box. So that's sitting in there. Put your box bottom back on. Now you're set up for battery. Let's see if this thing has any juice. If it roars to life, we'll know. Okay. So like I said, you just line this up. There is a polarizing tab there. There, taillights came on. Cool. That battery does fit perfectly in the box. Tab that back down. That just sits back there. Yeah, taillights are on. Let's see what else. Yeah. Look at that. Got the blinkers on. It's like parking lights, like valet mode. Let's get the grill with the... Oh, yeah, so the LED, the headlights are on too. Okay. Pretty nice. Let's get that other grill on. Okay. And you can slide those open. And you got headlights there. Pretty neat. I like it. This is going to be a fun one for photography, I think. Close those. And let's see. There's a switch down here with the speaker. Oh, there goes the gas cap I was talking about. So you have an option for lights, off, or on. What does on do? Roars to life. It's making a lot of noise. Very cool. Now the lights kind of flicker with the engine output. I think that was probably intended for the Inferno pack. I'm gonna have the lights just on instead of flickering. But I'm primarily going to use this for display and photography, so you can't really hear it anyway. It's just a nice little extra that it has sound. Very cool. What triggers the sound, I have no idea. It's just going. It's got a mind of its own at this point. God forbid anyone leaves it on and puts it in their display and they're just listening to that through the entire night. Yeah. That is cool though. And the sound does appropriately come from the rear. We've got these nice chrome double twice pipes. Very nice. Yeah, let me put the fuel cap back on that I almost lost after talking about don't lose it. There we go. Very cool. Got the dash lights flickering in there, you see that? Oh, there it shuts off. Oh, just kidding. Oh, they even put some chrome decals in the mirror there. See that? That's enough of that. Anyway, I put some chrome decals in the mirror. If you can see, yeah, those are reflective. That's nice. Very cool. I'm impressed, man. I bought this so long ago, I forgot how much I paid for it, but you can still get them out there. Now they got the black metal edition where all the chrome is like black chrome. Very cool looking. It's tempting, but I don't know. Were I ever to get a second one, I'd probably give it a shot for some customization. Talking, changing the wheels, maybe paint it a different fun color, black out all the molding. Just go nuts, man. maybe black out the interior, add a roll cage. I would go nuts if I were to get a second one. I would do all that. But for now, just the standard is very nice. I like the flat black. Very easy to you know, if you were to put certain characters into this, I think black was a good choice to pick for that, because it's, yeah, you definitely get more. Ooh, yeah, there it is. Closes nice, sort of. There. Yeah. Can't even see the gap at the back. That's nice. Get the belt on all the way. Yeah. That's really cool, man. Like I said, this, oh, it's going to be fun for photography. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And it really does. I think it looks just right at home in the Random Stuff garage. It looks great. I'm a fan, man. I cannot wait for the van. And I don't know. Like I said, I want to try and see, can I get some different wheels underneath that? I don't know. I mean, other than the ones it comes with, which are okay, you know, if you're gonna go for like a blade replica. Tires a little bit lower profile, are they, or the same? It might be the same. Yeah, it's just playing tricks on me because of the angle. They do look bigger. I don't know. I'd have to mess with it. I'm not gonna do that right now though. Then I have to break out a screwdriver and all that stuff. But let's put this squirrel center back on. There, now looks like what it's supposed to look like. Wow, there it is. The Ramen Racer with your interchange pack. You got a new blower for your engine. You got some hood options, grill options, taillight options that I couldn't quite get to fit. So I'm gonna probably try and Dremel the back edge to see if I can shove it in there. Let's get the bumper back on there. Now it looks right. Okay, cool, man. I'm happy. That's like I said, I forgot how much I paid for it because it was so long ago, but I think it was money well spent, man. I'm really excited to take some pictures with this thing, and I don't know how to make like scale streets or anything, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Probably gonna be limited to the garage on this one. I know, wah wah. But it's super cool. There's plenty I can do inside a garage with a muscle car like this. Yeah, that's the Ramen Racer. Let me know what you think. I know, like I said, I'm late to the party, but I'm impressed. Now I'd like to hear what you guys think. If you have any tricks for getting the optional taillight to sit in there, I'd like to hear that. Battery pack had enough juice, so I was able to. Oh, don't let me forget. I will put the link in the description below for the battery pack, so that way you can get a battery pack for yours and run it without being tethered by a USB cable, because that's no fun. Yeah, let's see what kind of pictures I can take with this thing, and I think that'll do it. That's the Ramen Racer from Ramen Toys. Hopefully the van will be shipping soon. I heard something about it. It's getting ready to ship out, so I'm looking forward to reviewing that. No electronics in that one, but I kept the price down, and I just needed something for my thugs to hang out of and throw Molotov cocktails, probably at this, or the Vanguard. Maybe we have like a whole car chase scene. I don't know. But the options for 1/12 scale vehicles right now is gobsmacking. We have been inundated with options for vehicles in the 1/12 scale, and it's probably just going to get better, aka more expensive, aka worse for our wallets. But enough rambling from me. That is the Ramen Racer from Ramen Toys. I'll see you in the photos. Later.
No.